Why are they so obsessed? They are so obsessed because they never met a divine feminine, a divine masculine like you. You're an earth angel, right? These people, they hate your light, but they love it at the same time. They need that. I need that, okay? It's given Nicki Minaj's birthday, or her herself could just be very significant. Maybe some of you guys are like perfect to these people, because I thought of Barbie. Some of you guys could be very clean, okay, literally and spiritually, but these people, they're contaminated, okay? And the crazy thing is, we all were kids at one point in time, right? We all have our traumas, but you still came out as a person who was still in tune with their heart space, while other people weren't. So some of these people may even make you feel like you're the problem. Oh, you think you perfect? Oh, but didn't you just say I was? Oh, you think you all that? But then you just say, you know what I'm saying? The main ones who you picked up be trying to tear you down. Why is that? They fighting demons, honey, and you bringing them to light. So I wanted to do a little reading. So let's get into it. Oh, and before I get into it, for those of you who feel like somebody hindered the connection and you're this person that holds no grudges, this very ethereal soul type of individual who just keeps trying, but you're still not fully healed. So you may have times where you get angry, you spaz, especially if these people, because I'm a firm believer that, like Yada Awakening said, no good woman is going to disrespect a good man. And you can flip it by all means. No good man is going to whatever a good woman. Yet these very people be out here getting constructive criticism, but they don't take it very well. Now all of a sudden you the bitch. And some people wonder why they get, like, y'all get so pushed away from these people mentally, emotionally, etc. Some of these people didn't respect your boundaries. They didn't respect what you believed in. Yet in your mind, maybe because you was blinded by love, or felt like you wanted something so bad that you probably was being delusional, but the answers was in your face time after time, especially if a connection get toxic. So if you can relate to a little bit of what I've been saying, all right, I ask that we connect, right, spiritually. No energy swapping necessary. I don't do all that. We just gonna pull some messages that we may be able to resonate with. And I want you to only take what resonates for you. This is the year of completion. Angel number 9. All right? And some of y'all may even be used to seeing 10s, all right, which is the energy of endings, which also bring new beginnings. Maybe some of y'all could be seeing 8s. And I'm even seeing the number 4, which I get reminded ties to stability amongst other things. And it's 414 on the clock. But for my people who believe in like chosen one energy, etc., then you know it gives 144. I feel like a lot of things are just created for you to experience so that you can come into who you truly are meant to be. And a lot of things you're meant to experience. That's why when you're wanting to get into something like divination, or you go from religion to spirituality, just do it. You have that calling, you have that push, you have that whatever. Allow it to happen. Now on these paths, nobody said it was going to be easy, perfect, etc. But there's an ideal result at the end. Sometimes a lot of things that you experience is bigger than you think. There's some type of purpose. There's some type of bigger picture. Maybe some of you guys are going to have your own kids, and then you've experienced all of these things by your own experience, not by word of mouth. You know, the good, the not so good. Yeah. Let's talk about it. So we all have our own experiences, our own mindsets, perspectives. Everybody is different. That's why I let everybody believe in what they want to believe in. Do what they want to do. Because maybe the end result is the idol result. Maybe there's a meaning, a purpose, etc. to all of these things, right? Because nothing is a coincidence, right? But enough talking. It's giving. Some of y'all was yapping, right, to these people. You kept talking to these people. And the thing is, when they don't listen, that's a sign that you need to listen to your damn self. Oh, well, I keep telling them the same thing. I keep that. Well, maybe you need to stop paying attention to they're not listening, and you need to start listening to the fact that they are not receiving what you're saying, to the fact that they're not on your level mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You will give a person a shirt off your back. You will teach a person, encourage a person. But I feel like some of y'all just had enough. You no longer making life easier for those who make your life hard, right? Who cause you distress, etc. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about it. Some people going to have regrets because they know that you were the best thing that ever happened to them. And that they were the ones who were in this sad, toxic, weird energy. And some of these people could have brought out the worst in you. You could have brought out the worst in people. See, some of y'all received clarity when it came to, these comforting connections, right? Maybe this was somebody from your past. Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy is significant. You've experienced some type of epiphany. Maybe these people helped you come into your truth. I feel like you were very strong, and all the while you had this invisible force working with you within these connections. Maybe it was based on your own self-beliefs, which gave you personal power or confidence, or helped you have compassion in people. Maybe it was the wisdom. Oh yeah. You're a resourceful creator. Your manifestations. I feel like the things that you manifested is the reason why there was some type of external change, some type of death and rebirth. Now you've gained this new perspective, or you experienced some type of aha moment to where you probably like, I gotta let go. Gotta surrender. Maybe your intuition was blocked. You was uncertain, right? Maybe there was some type of deception going on, illusions, anxiety. But I feel like regardless, you was still trying, because you're faithful, right? Maybe you thought this was just gonna get better, but if anything, it got worse. Josie, move, girl, move. See, this was somebody that probably publicly embarrassed you. Somebody who you probably have regrets towards. Somebody who probably don't give the whole story. They tell half truths. See, can't trust them. Josie, it says you are doing good without me. I can't or won't have that. These people don't want you to be doing good without them, but they know that you will be doing good without them, but they don't want that. It says, I'm only doing this because of you. So it's like they wouldn't do certain things if it wasn't because of you. You know what I'm saying? So they probably only in this divine masculine energy, right? Which is just a false mask, a false person. These people are not divine masculines or divine feminines. So they're only operating in this energy because of you. I'm telling you, anybody else, they probably would have been ain't shit. They probably would have been juggling, cheating, all that. This could be somebody who had a lot of partners. Maybe you had a lot of partners. Look, it says, I can't handle criticism. They can't handle it. Look, favorite mistake. Some of these people that give you a song favorite mistake could be very significant. Or maybe these people feel like you were their favorite mistake. Or maybe you feel like they were your favorite mistake. Not mistake coming out again. Okay? Look, it says, I want to be saved. These people wanted to be saved. These people seen your light and they knew, man, I wanna be saved. Okay? Some of y'all could have started looking for friends. Maybe they could have started looking for friends. I don't know if it was in the best space or best energy, though. It says, believe in yourself. You can do it. For those of you who feel like, oh, it's hard to let go, or boom, boom, bam, whatever the case may be. Some of these people may even try to contact you as well. I don't know what number that is, though. All right? We got birthdays or birth times or death dates could be very significant. All right? Something could have been very repetitive in this connection. September could be significant.